What is going on, my beautiful people? There we go. I just had to switch real quick. Wi-Fi. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the first ever story time with motivation from the weightlifting geek. Let's play our intro and then we're gonna get started. We'll be right back, welcome, welcome, welcome. Or should I say, how you be in 2023. Thank you all so much for being here. We had to make some adjustments for the stream today. Had some family things that we had to take care of and spend some time with the family. But we are here now, y'all. Welcome to the very first story time. So let's speak to a few people. Then I'm going to tell y'all my story. So my bro, Shane, Paralife TV, or Everyday, what y'all? Wheelchair Ninja came through earlier. I love story time. And then he commented, it's bedtime for me, bro. I'll catch the replay while I have my morning coffee. Have a great night all. Thanks so much, Shane. We appreciate you. You were on time. Thank you so much, bro. We got my buddy Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime. How are you doing, sis? Thank you for being here. We got my buddy Tamika Davis in the building. What is going on, Tamika Davis? How are you doing? We got my buddy Sassy, the experience with Sassy. Hello, my friend at Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. Yes, yes, yes. You know how we do. Floridian content creators are in the building. Big sis, what is going on? M&T living and cooking. Thank you for coming through. Sassy said hey to everybody in the chat and happy Friday. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Big sis is speaking to everybody. We got my buddy Mona in the building, sifting some soil and more. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Mona? Thank you for being here. She said is in the building. Hey, sis, how are you doing? Let's see. Everybody is speaking to everybody. Um, oh, trust me, big sis, I'm tired too. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm tired too. But I scheduled this live stream and I couldn't miss it. I may have to adjust the time, but I had to follow through on the live stream. So we're gonna get through this thing together. We got my buddy Deborah Garrett. Hey sis, how are you doing? Thank you for coming through. Okay, so we're caught up on the chat. We'll check in on the chat in just a little bit. So, the whole idea behind this new series is to kind of give you a perspective about my personality, who I am, some of the things that have happened in my life that shaped and molded me, if you will. So, Little Man's 10. I was about I'm a little fuzzy on the exact year, but I'm gonna say I was about 6 or 7. I was about 6 or 7, and I begged my father for a pocket knife because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You mean I can walk around with an instrument of destruction? I can walk around with a pocket knife. At 6, I was like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, you don't even know what I'm capable of because I have a pocket knife. Yeah, so I'm little. I don't know no better, but I just think that I'm gonna be the coolest and the toughest little kid at school because I got a pocket knife. Even though I couldn't take it to school, that's a whole nother conversation. Um, so I got a little bit older. Um, I'm gonna say I was 9. I'm gonna say I was 9. I may have been 10, but I know I wasn't any older than 10. I'm gonna say about 9. And at my parents' house, they have chair molding around the den. And the chair molding is literally just above the couch and it goes all the way around the den. And it's there to protect the walls. Well, the chair molding is made of wood. So you probably know what I'm about to say next. You, you probably have a good idea what I'm about to say next. Okay, so everybody's speaking to everybody. I don't think I missed anything. Um, so I got a pocket knife, and I was using the pocket knife to cut rubber bands because we had plenty of rubber bands at the house, and like that was the coolest thing to just be able to cut rubber bands with my ultra sharp life, pocket knife. It's, Swiss Army knife, like the real red Swiss Army knife. Like I thought I was the stuff. So, I was cutting rubber bands with my pocket knife just to have fun with it because it was so sharp. Well, me being the kid that I was using my finger as a backer when I was cutting the rubber bands. So I would put the rubber band on my finger and then I would use the knife and press it to cut the rubber band. So I was cutting the rubber bands because I didn't know any better in the process. I was actually cutting my finger too. So, a couple of days later, I realized that my finger was cut. I asked my mom about it or whatever. And then that's when the whole thing with the pocket knife came out. So I knew I couldn't cut rubber bands anymore, but I had to use my pocket knife for something because it's a pocket knife. Like it's you know what I mean? I'm 9 years old, walking around with instruments of destruction. I got a pocket knife, y'all. I got a pocket knife. You know what I mean? I thought I was the stuff. Thank you so much, Sassy. Hit the like button, everyone. We appreciate you, sis. We appreciate you. Oh, my buddy Liz B. Journey. What is going on, sis? How are you doing? Thank you for coming in for the party. So I knew I couldn't use my pocket knife to cut rubber bands anymore. So I was at home I was in the den watching TV, and nobody else was around. I mean, there were still people in the house, but nobody was in the den. And all of a sudden, it hit me like a light bulb. The chair molding is wood, and I have a pocket knife that can cut wood. I wonder if I could cut that wood. So that's the next bit that we're going to get to. Hey, my dear friend Sharon, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being our 12th thumbs up. We appreciate you, sis. We are happy that you were able to catch our live. This is not our normal time, but mixing up the live stream times like we are actually proves to be a good thing. Oh, we got my buddy official Jamie. It's the quiet storm. Yes, it is. What is going on? My favorite Jamie, official Jamie, is in the building, part of the Mod Squad. So, um, just to kind of recap for those that just came in, I'm 6 years old. I begged my parents for a pocket knife, begged my dad for a pocket knife. I want to be a man, Daddy. I want to be a man. I need a pocket knife because if I have a pocket knife, then I'm the man. You know what I mean? So I beg. Oh, hey, Deborah's Journey, one of our members. Thank you for coming through, sis. We appreciate you. Hey, everyone, the party is just getting started. Yes, it is, sis. Yes, it is. So, I begged my dad to get me a pocket knife. I'm 6 years old. I'm determined that I need a pocket knife for protection. And the funny thing is, even at a young age, I was coming up with excuses. I'm like, Daddy, you're not always with mommy all the time. And suppose I'm with mommy and somebody tries to do something. I need a pocket knife so that I can protect my mother. Knowing good and well, I just wanted a pocket knife because it was an instrument of destruction. That was my mindset. Like, you don't even know what I'm capable of because I'm a 9-year old with a pocket knife. Thank you so much, Sharon. I know. Looking back on it, it is cute now, but at the time, I was so serious. Like I was on my little thug. Like I just knew that I was gonna be cool. um, so a couple years later, we'll say from 6 to 9, I finally convinced my dad that I needed a pocket knife. So he bought me a Swiss Army pocket knife. The red Swiss Army pocket knife, the joint with the tweezers and the plastic toothpick that slid inside of it. One side was white, one side was silver, and I just knew that like that was it. You don't like no, can't nobody tell me anything because I have an instrument of destruction. I have a pocket knife. So, I done cut the rubber bands and cut my finger. My parents are like, you can't use your pocket knife to cut rubber bands because you're cutting your finger. So all that stuff happened. I'm sitting down and I'm on the couch in the den. Nobody else is around. And I noticed the chair molding, which has been there all my life, but it's a chair molding that runs around the entire room that's designed to protect the walls from chairs bumping up against it. And it, it occurs to me that is wood. And this pocket knife is an instrument of destruction. So I'm like, listen, I gotta test the pocket knife. Because if I'm in a life or death situation with my mother and my father is not around, I need to know that this pocket knife can protect us. Sharon said, I'm sitting here laughing. Uh, um, Unfortunately, I did, Sharon. Unfortunately, I did. So, and then, I start with one little piece, and I make one little slice in the chair molding, and I'm like, yes, look at this. My pocket knife is. There you go, Jamie. Listen. I'm chopping and sawing. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm on my stuff. I'm on my stuff. I got a pocket knife. So, jeez, I'm shaking my head. What's going on, my bro, Brian Lynn? How are you doing? Geek, hey, bro, 200 to 400. Yes, sir. Welcome in, fam. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. So, I make one little cut in the wood, and it works. It works. So then, I make another little cut, and it's better than the first one. So before you know it, one little slice has turned into like this, like the same way they cut down trees. The lumberjacks, they don't just cut a slice in it; they actually cut like a triangle. So it's like a slice and then another slice angle. So I didn't cut and slashed, and there is a visible gouge in the chair molding. But then I'm like, oh my gracious, this is it. I've got to do more. I've got to do more. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just a kid, but out of clarity at the time, I was like, "This is life and death. This is life and death." And I'm telling you, like I know now the power of my knife. Okay, what did Sharon said? Everything starts small. Then you got to see how much more this thing would. There you go, Sharon. There you go. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to get to what you said because I got to put some motivation in this thing. I got to. There's a reason why I'm telling you this story. We're going to get to it in just a minute. We got Sassy laughing. Oh, snap. Look at this. We got my big bro in the building. Vision preparedness said, bro, go to bed. I will in a little bit, But right now we on that story time thing. So at this point, I've taken the pocket knife that I begged my father to give me for the last 3 years, and I have completely destroyed the chair molding. There's like 6, 7 of my created Joe gashes in the chair molding from my pocket knife. And oh, thank you so much, big bro. I appreciate you, fam. So, as you know, eventually the day of reckoning came. I'm going to bed. I don't know what you're doing, Joe, but I'm going to bed. Thanks so much, fam. I appreciate you. That's big bro right there. Um, so we're gonna get to that too, Sharon. We're gonna get to that too because we abided that point. See now, y'all are with me. Now y'all are with me. You filling in the story. You filling in the story. You filling in the gaps. So I don't think nothing of it. Like, hey, I'm walking around. I got a pocket knife. I chop wood. Like, show me a tree. I got you. Um, so so one day my dad is sitting on the couch and he looks at the chair molding and he's like, son, what's that? And at that point, I knew I had messed up. Now I was honest. I didn't hide what I did. I told him that I was playing with my pocket knife and then I was cutting it and like it was cutting and it was doing good. And I'm gonna tell you, that was one of the first times that I saw my father cry. It was one of the very first times that I remember seeing my father cry. He was so mad at me that he was literally crying. And as a young child who idolized and adored their father and looked up to him like little man on steroids, that was me with my pops. Like, no, that's my daddy. Like, you don't know, like that's the guy that I want to be. To see him cry was one of the first times that I remember like my heart hurting because I knew I had messed up. And it was bigger than just me making a mistake. Like I had caused my father pain to the point where he was crying. And it's one of the reasons why I do the things that I do with little man, because he didn't beat me. He didn't beat me. That was one of the first times where I had done something wrong and he didn't beat me, spank me, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know whether it was his tears or the shock that he didn't physically punish me. But I remember that event making a difference in my outlook and the fact that I could hurt someone else by my actions. And I remember it being a pivotal moment. I remember it like leaving an impression. I remember it leaving an impression. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Man, they fired your whole backside up with the fire emojis. Oh man. I know, Sassy. I know. I know. It was one of them moments. It was one of those moments. Um, yeah, I know, Sharon. It was bad. It was bad. What's going on, my bro? Jeremy, JNS Adventures. Hey, here for the story time. Thank you so much, fam. We appreciate you as always. Sharon said, you lived and learned. That's it. Sassy said, whoop, 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 whoop. Deborah, I hadn't had a chance to articulate that yet in this story, but you were so right. The pain that I experienced from knowing that I had caused him pain hurt more than any physical punishment he could have ever given me. It was one of those moments. It was one of those moments where, and I don't remember everything that he told me in between his tears, but I remember him emphasizing the point that my actions affect others. And as a kid, I had just been going around doing my thing. I'm a kid, I'm having fun, I'm playing outside, eating snacks and watching TV and all that. That was one of the first memories that I have of, oh, so that's what happens to adults. And it hit different. It hit different. And I mean, I'm telling you, Deborah, I wish he had beat me. I wish he had beat me. Sharon, listen, sis, Yes, yes, yes. Completely and totally cut through me. Completely and totally cut through me. Like a hot butter through knife. I was done. I was done. Thank you so much, Sassy. I appreciate that reminder, sis. I really do. And I appreciate you being here. Um, yes, he is Sharon, and we're gonna save that story for another day. But suffice it to say right now, he was in a bad car accident a month and a half before little man was born. So little man never got to see the other side of my pops. One of the reasons why I loved and adored him so much was because he was crazy. And what I mean by that is, y'all know how we laugh and we joke and we cut up, and I got dad jokes, and we come with the humor. We just are. That was my father. That's where I get it from. Like, there was never a missed opportunity for a joke. Everything, he just made everything fun. Like, he made everything fun. And don't get me wrong, he got on my nerves as I became an adult, and we had our differences about different things. But I just knew when I was around him, we were going to have a good time. It didn't matter where we were or what we were doing. We were going to have a good time because it was going to be something that he was going to make everybody laugh, and we were just going to have a good time. And I hate that little man didn't get a chance to experience that, because I know the love and the emotional attachment and just the overwhelming amount of attention that he would have given little man. Like, I could see him pulling up to the house. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, what's going on? How you doing?" He's like, "I ain't come here for you, son. I came here for little man." Like, I could see those kind of things, and watching them drive off, and him taking him places and hanging out with them and showing him stuff. The same lessons that he showed me. Um, but he was in a bad car accident about a month and a half before little man was born. Um, he's still here, and I'm super thankful for that. And there's still those brief moments of that man that I used to know, if that makes sense. Um, but it's been a little difficult after the accident. Yeah, so we'll save that story for another day. But yeah, he's still here. He's still here. Sassy said, "Beautiful story and motivation from the weightlifting geek. Wish I had stories like this about my dad." Thank you so much, sis. I know exactly what you mean. And I'm glad to be able to share these stories with you. And I wanna peel back a couple more layers of what is Joe. You know what I mean? So we're gonna share some stories. Thank you so much, Jamie, for hitting that Geek Squad. Yeah, yeah. I did, Sharon. I did. I did. And it's one of those things that I carry with me to this day. I carry it with me to this day. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, yeah. And it's just something about that person in the family that's the craziest, that's the funniest, that's you know what I mean? Everybody just enjoys being around them. Even if the jokes are old and they get on your nerves, you just wouldn't trade it for the world. And yeah, that's my dad. That's my dad. Yes, they are, Sassy. Yes, they are. And I hold on to those memories. I do. I do. Um, I actually do have I don't have any videos before the accident, because this was late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? Everybody didn't have iPhones and that kind of deal. Um, but I am going to record a video with him and put it on the channel so everybody can get a chance to see him. I will be doing that sometime soon. And I want to do something similar with my mom because she's into gardening and, I'm attempting to become a gardener over here. So I'm going to see if I can convince her to let me interview her on the channel. We'll make a little video and share it with everybody. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, she said. I know what you mean, sis. And I'm thankful. Like Sharon said, I'm thankful to have those moments. And I'm glad to be able to share them. And I feel what you're saying, she said. I feel what you're saying. I do, sis. I do. Yeah, T. It was bad. And I remember, because you were still here. Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thanks so much, Sharon. So, the oh, nice. Okay. Very nice. That's good stuff, Sharon. That's good stuff. Very nice. Very nice. And so I wanted to share the story with you because I knew that the lead up to the story was going to be hilarious because as a little kid, boy, I just, I was a little chihuahua walking around like I'm a Rottweiler, don't mess with me. I got a pocket knife. But there was a serious lesson that I learned from the whole story. Our actions are powerful, and our actions affect other people. So when it comes to YouTube, how we carry ourselves on this platform, the things that we say and we do, the things that we don't say and we don't do, the way we treat those that are closest to us on this platform, those actions matter because it affects so many people. And because of the way this platform works, what I say and do right now, 15 years from later, 15 years from now, or 15 years later, can have the same impact and the same effect that it does right now. So it's up to me. Do I want that impact to be a positive one? Or do I want that impact to be a negative one? And it's something that as content creators, we all have to ask ourselves as we make content and as we matriculate in these YouTube streets. It's important. It's really important. Let's see. we try, Sharon. We try. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I got some other good stories. I do. I got some really good stories. I even have some punishment stories of the times that I did get in trouble for mischievousness. And I got a story for y'all from third grade that I know you were gonna love. We're gonna save that for another day. And we got some more funny stories, Sharon. We got some more funny stories for sure. Yes, they do, Sharon. Yes, they do. Hey, my dear friend Grace Hines, how are you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through. It's technically tomorrow, but you came through to show some love. We appreciate you, sis. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, she said. That's it. That's it. Um, Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate those kind words. I really do. I really do. Let's see. Everybody is speaking to everybody. That is what is up. Thank you so much for the waves, Grace. We appreciate you. So it's important. Oh, I completely and totally understand, Jamie. Completely and totally. We probably got about another 15 minutes, and I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I was hoping to have a little bit more time, but things were a little crazy today. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Life takes care of itself, and then we allow YouTube to fill in the blanks because we got to balance this whole thing out. But thank you so much for coming through, my buddy Jamie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on, my bro Bill? Warm Strong Adventures. What's good, fam? Thank you for coming through. What is Sharon said, do you have a book of stories listed to share? I have notebooks for my notebooks. I don't, Sharon. I don't, but I am gonna kind of make a list. I do have a couple good stories that I want to share. And some stories along the way that I've learned and that kind of deal. So we will be sharing more as we go. That is for sure. Thank you for coming through, Bill. We appreciate you. Y'all, do me a favor if you're not already connected to Warm Strong Adventures. That is my bro, Bill. Now, he has his family members, he has his subscribers. He's been working on watch hours to get close to monetization. He's not that far off. The last time I was in your live stream, Bill, I think you said you were at like 3,000 and 380 something or something in that area. But y'all, please check out Bill Warm Strong Adventures. Run his playlist. Let's help get that man monetized. He's doing amazing things out here, going live more, connecting people similar to what we do here. Please show him some love. He'd appreciate it, and so will we. Okay. Hold on one second. I'll tuck you in. Okay. All right. Good night, buddy. Oh, that was the little man saying he was about to go to bed. Um, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Huge congrats, bro. I'm proud of you. Yes, yes, yes. I've been doing hashtag story time with Sharon. Oh, I see what you mean. So I need to, yeah, I'll add that as a hashtag to this one, and then I'll use that moving forward. I may do something similar. That way, everybody can connect with everybody, and it'll be easier for me to be able to um, use one hashtag to find all of our stories. So we'll do that. Okay. All right. Okay. I think Bill saw it. He just hit Geek Squad to drop his link. That's what's up. Exactly. Huge congratulations to Warm Strong Adventures. Now, y'all, my big bro. Some people call him Roo Roo. I call him Mr. Hype Man. The one and only Big Rooster Show is in the building. What's good, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming through, bro. We appreciate you. Okay. All right. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Bill is extremely hardworking. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Huge congratulations to Bill at Warm Strong Adventures. He deserves it. He has applied for monetization. What an amazing thing. Super happy for him. So, yeah, I wanted to share this story for a couple different reasons. We kind of talked about how that story impacted me. And to this day, I think about that story as I move throughout life and as I do things. And some things you can't take back because I'm telling you, oh, okay. Okay. Sharon says she's not far off either. That's what's up. All right, we got to run Sharon. We got to run Sharon. Connection of Lives and Interests 2020. We got to get her close and help her reach monetization too. For sure. Y'all, let's run her up too. Do me a favor, Sharon. Type Geek Squad one more time just in case. That way, anybody that hasn't connected with you will have your link and they'll be able to connect with you. Um, That's it, Sharon. That's it. It was one of those things that it shaped my life. It shaped my life. Okay, there we go. Big bro asked for you to drop your link. I saw you just did. That's what's up. Excellent. So everybody can connect with everybody. That's what is going on. We got my buddy, Swoop Like Me. What is going on, Swoop? How you doing? How you doing? I don't even know what state of the country you are in or what time zone you are in, but we appreciate you being here, sis. We appreciate you. Oh, no problem at all, Sharon. No problem at all. You know we go way back. That ain't even a thing. That ain't even a thing. And so I wanted to share this story with you just because it was one of those stories that shaped me and how I do and what I do and why I do what I do. And knowing the power that we have. It's just like Big Bro Jay says in African Dreaming. If you have one person that watches your content on a regular basis, then you are an influencer. So, all of us here, each and every one of us, we have the privilege of being influencers. So, how we influence and how we motivate and how we encourage and how we do what we do, you know what I mean? That is a privilege that we have and a responsibility. So, that's just one of those stories that shaped how I am now and why I do what I do. And the other thing with that story is, even to this day, when I put my pocket knife in my pocket before I get ready to leave the house, I still think about that story. I still do. And I don't know, it's just crazy how that happened and how it played out. But I still think about that story to this day. So I wanted to share the story with you. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Like I said, we got some more stories to share, some crazy stories, some funny stories. Your boy, I was incredibly mischievous as a child. I was always into something. So I do have plenty of stories to share. Let's see. God bless your dad. Overflowing for the dad he was growing up. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate that. I really do. And I'm anxious for y'all to get a chance to meet him. So I'm gonna see if we can work something out where we can at least get him on camera for a little bit. I don't know how camera shy he'll be, but even if we can just make a quick little minute or two video, I'm gonna see if I can politely persuade him to do that. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, it's one of those stories and one of those things. And we all have stories to share. We all have things that have affected us. And hmm I will, buddy. I will. That's no problem. What's going on, Alec? How you doing, fam? Thank you for coming through for a minute. I appreciate you. That means a lot, bro. Okay, perfect, perfect. There we go. Okay, we're connecting with each other, showing some love. That's what this whole thing is all about. So, I encourage you to think about those stories that you don't think about, the ones that you may not recall yourself thinking about, but those stories that have affected you. And the reason why I'm saying that, hold on, let's see. Sharon say, "Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you." And I wanted to share this story because when I was little, it was in moments like that, the story that I just shared with you, and so many more. My pops would always say, "I need you to promise me something, son." And I'd say, "What's that?" He said, "I need you to promise me that if you ever have a son, that you'll treat him the same way that I'm treating you." Even in the midst of all those tears, all the anger, and all the frustration, after we talked about it, he let me know why it was wrong. He reasoned with me. He asked me to make him that promise. So I want to, and I do what I do because I want to. But even if I didn't, I promised my father, my superstar, you know what I mean? I promised him that I would do that. So doing what I do is more than just a privilege when it comes to little man. It's more than just something to do. It's more than just happiness. It's more than just joy. It's fulfilling a promise. And I can't tell you how many times when little man has made mistakes and um, that kind of deal, I've asked him the same thing. I need you to make me a promise, son, that if you ever have a son, you're going to treat him the way I treat you. So that is the living legacy. That is a living legacy. So I can't help it. I can't help it. It's a part of me. It's a part of me. It is. It's a part of me. Hold on, I missed something. Okay, so everybody. Okay, what did Sassy say? Sassy said, "Thank you for being you at Motivation with the Way You Think Geek. Your calm demeanor is always so refreshing. Even if there is drama surrounding us, you always seem to bring that balance." Thank you so much, Sassy, for those kind words. I appreciate it. I just try to be me. I just try to be me. But thank you so much. Let me let's yeah, hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Sassy. I appreciate it. I do. Um, I don't know, Sharon. I don't know. That's something that I've thought about, but with everything else going on, I um haven't had the time to sit down and really kind of plan out a book. But that is something that I wouldn't mind doing, and maybe one day I'll be able to do that, Sharon. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. Um, Oh, Sharon, we just sharing stories. We just sharing stories. But I'm so glad that you're enjoying the story. And it wasn't my intent to make you cry, but thank you for being here and for always supporting us. We really appreciate it. We really do. Um, boy, I done made everybody cry in here. I'm sorry, Deborah. I didn't mean to make you cry, sis. I didn't mean to make you cry. Um, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember that too, T. I remember that too. Um Oh man. I'm sorry, Sassy. I didn't mean to make you cry. Um I just wanted to share a story. But I think even the comments that we're getting right now is proof of how What we do on this platform matters. We have the ability to affect others. We have the ability to bring about good or bad in others, and it's up to us to make the choice about what we're going to do. It's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to us. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. We hope your recovery is going well, she said, and we can't wait to see even more content from you. Most definitely. Yes, and it was good. It was a good interview. It was. I enjoyed it, T. I enjoyed it. Um, yes, exactly, Sharon. Exactly. And that's something that we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm sorry, Sharon. I am. I'm just glad to be able to share the story. And I'm glad that everybody's enjoying it. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I hope so. I hope one day to be able to write a book. That would be really cool. It would. Yeah. Okay. As long as they're good tears. As long as they're good tears. That's all that matters. Hey, my buddy Nicole, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming through and for hanging out with us. Glad you're doing all right, sis. Glad you're doing all right. Um, let's see. Thank you for your kind words, Sharon. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, we're just trying to do what we can. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it, she said. I'm so glad you liked it. Um, oh no, Nicole. I hope you're okay. I hope everything's okay. That's um that's definitely bad news. I hope you're doing okay. Um, yeah, so what I mean, it's up to us. We have that power, so to speak. We have that power as part of this platform. And when we signed up to be content creators, this is a part of it. So um, I just want to share this story. And it's funny because sometimes you don't realize how much a story impacts you years later. You know what I mean? I'm 38. I'll be 39 real soon, and we're talking 30 years ago, and I still remember that story like it was yesterday. I mean, I remember my dad's eyes getting red, and I remember thinking, I ain't gonna make it. Because you gotta remember, my dad at the time was 6'2", 6'3". He weighed about 240, 250. And from my perspective as a 9-year old, he was like a grizzly bear. And man, when he was on my side, it was awesome. Couldn't nobody touch me. But in that moment, seeing his eyes turn red and then literally watching the tears roll down his cheek, his face, and he was so mad he didn't even wipe them away. Like he was literally talking and crying at the same time. Man, that thing, yeah, that thing was something else. That thing was something else. Um, it was something else. Oh, okay. I got you, Sharon. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, Thanks so much, Swoop. I appreciate it. Just let me know in the comments of the live stream if it affected you the way it affected everybody else. Oh man. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to share the story, and like I said, we'll have more stories to come. And Fridays are going to be a little bit difficult right now until I get my car back. Because without having my car back, it's a little bit difficult to be at the gym by 6 and still do some type of live stream. that's 30 minutes or more, because it's difficult when you do like a 20-minute live stream. Just the time you start having fun, it's time to end. So we're going to be doing more of these Friday late night streams, and we're going to kind of rock with the story time for a little bit. We'll be sharing some stories, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So I just wanted to share the story with y'all, and I'm glad that everybody enjoyed it. I'm glad everybody found something in it that you can take away, because I hope that the story affects you just as much as it affected me. I hope it motivates you. I hope that it helps you when making decisions. And I hope that it's something that you can carry with you too. Um, Sharon, if you only knew, that's going to be its own story time. I'm going to tell you, this car, for lack of a better term, has been the death of me. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Yeah, we're going to get into it on another day, but it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy when I share the story with you. Oh, I know what you mean, big bro. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I'm going to tell you something, Rooster, regardless. And that's the thing about my pops. When my dad was right at little man's age, I think he was somewhere between 8 to 10. I don't remember the exact year. His dad left. Literally packed up his stuff and left. And never heard from him again. Left my grandmother, left my father, my aunts, my uncles, and just left. And my dad told me that he promised himself that if he ever became a father, that he would do 1,000,000 times more than what his father did for his kids. So I said that to say that regardless, Rooster, and even without knowing your kids, I know that you are that same type person. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that you've done everything for your kids that you can do, so that they have the ability to have a story to tell about how good their father was, even though you didn't have it. And man, I congratulate you for that, because breaking that cycle is difficult, but you did it for your kids. And that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Oh, I missed something. Oh, thanks so much, Alec. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sharon. You know, we having fun. We having fun. Oh, I know what you mean, Sassy. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, good night, she said. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Yeah, we're about to end in just a little bit, Alec. We're about to end in just a little bit. But thank you so much for wanting to come up. I appreciate it. See, Rooster said, motivational, like, dad grew up in a 2-parent home. His best lesson to me was how not to be toward my children. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And it's a shame that that he broke the cycle when he had the cycle. You know what I mean? He had that privilege, like what you were talking about. But yet he didn't do what he was supposed to towards you. But the fact that you're doing what you got to do, big bro, that's awesome. That's awesome. Man, I know someone else who has many losses and he could have turned hard, but yes, that's excellent, Sharon. That is excellent. What is going on, my buddy? LSP, the freckle face artist. How are you doing, sis? Thank you so much for being here. I saw your comment the other day, but I did not get a chance to respond. Thank you so much for coming over from Tuber Chat. We appreciate you, sis. We're glad that you're here. And allow me to say welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dare I say, yes, yes, yes. There we go. Okay, all right. Everybody's going to do the best they can to support Nicole. That is what's up. Yeah, we definitely want y'all to be safe. Definitely want y'all to be safe. Okay, excellent. Sharon's extending a hand. That is what is up. Love to see how the family does. Love to see how the family does. Oh, you were saying goodnight to someone else. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So, yeah, we'll end the stream here. But I did want to share this story with you. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. I want to say thank you for being the person that you are and for being part of our family. Because a family is composed of so many individuals with so many different backgrounds, so many different experiences, but we come together and we support each other, we motivate each other, we encourage each other, and we are there when someone needs a friend. So for that, I say thank you. I say thank you for being the content creators that you are. I say thank you for the things that you have done for our channel. And I also want to say that you can accomplish anything you want as long as you stay strong, stay positive, and stay active. Geek Squad. Y'all are awesome. I've had an absolute blast. Y'all got me hyped. I can't wait for the next story time, y'all. I can't wait. And one of them is so bad. He's nearly lying down his wife. I feel you, big bro. I feel you. When someone was supposed to care for you and they neglected you, and now everybody wants you to care for them. I can see how rough that is, big bro. I can. But I'm going to tell you the things that you're doing in these YouTube streets, it makes a difference. It makes an impact. And, we can't tell you what to do, and never will we try to. But we're here for you if you need us, big bro. We're here for you if you need us. That's for sure. Yeah, you know it, Sharon. You know it. You know it. Love is action. That is it. That is it. Thanks so much, big bro. Thanks so much. I hope you do too, Swoop. Yes, indeed. We want everybody to have a good one. Thank you all. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to play our members on the way out, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, y'all.